Hello, you're welcome to Ekidel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to print your steel structural drawings in Stonebridge template. Okay, that's fine. So when you're done with your drawings like this and all that, you can now see that printing out your drawings might be some issues for most engineers. Okay, so right now you can see that all your drawings are set to scale. As you can see that they are of different scale. This is scale 10 and then this is scale 75 and all that. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to learn how to print your drawing something like this. As you can see right now, this is the sheet 1. You can see all the drawings are well arranged, and also on sheet 2 right now, something like this. You can see right now, okay, all your drawings are well arranged here, and also on sheet 3, you can see your drawings here also, and also on sheet 4. Okay, so I'll be showing you right now how to do all these on this video. Okay, so what I would like to do right now is to sit back and then watch how to bring out your drawings to paper space like this for printing. Okay, and also how to prepare your drawings for printing. If you're new on Ekidel, I would like you to do what? Consider subscribing, and also if you're watching this video right now, please give this video a thumbs up so that this video can be able to go viral. Okay, also recommend Ekidel to your friends and colleagues so that they'll be able to know what I do here on Ekidel. Okay, so right now let's now begin for the video. Hello, you're welcome to Ekidel, where we train future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Unwoka and I am your instructor. Today, I'll be showing you how to print your steel structural drawing after you are done with your steel detailing using the Stonebridge detailing template. So, for example, as you can see right now, this is my steel drawing which you can see here on my screen. And then after I am done with my steel design, I then came here to now perform my steel detailing and all that. Basically, I use the Stonebridge templates to now optimize the structural details and all that after I have extracted all my design details from Protastructure, which is the Protastructure and all that. So right now, it is now time for you to now begin to print your structural drawing. And most of the times, you will notice that most times some drawing might be too big that you'll not be able to use A3 size. You might choose to use A1 or A0 and all that, depending on the size of the drawing. Okay, so right now I'll be showing you how to print your structural drawing, basically steel today, using the Stonebridge template. Okay, so right now let me now go to print out this drawing. For example, you can see let me assume that I have already done all my structural detailing, as you can see them here perfectly, based on all the elevations of just the 3D view model that you saw just here. Okay, so right now it is now time for us to now begin to print out our structural drawings. Okay, so the next thing I'll do right now is to go to layout space. Okay, I like to use layout space for my printing, as for example something like this. Now as you can see, I've already put these drawings in sheet depending on the ones I want to print together, or I want them to like appear on the same paper page. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then begin afresh to now show you how to perform how to put your drawing on this layout space using scale. As you can see that all the drawings has a scale factor, okay, and all that. Okay, so right now I'll then go back to model space now to just show you before I begin to do that. As you can see that all the drawings here has a scale factor. As you can see here, you can see that I use scale 1:10 for the structural details, okay, for the steel, okay, and all that. As you can see, I use scale 1:10. There are some of them I use scale 1:5 and all that, but mostly here I use scale 1:10 for most of my structural steel details. Okay, that's fine. So then now we then move on to now this is also the other one here, which is the each side and all that. You can see that 1:10 and all that, which I use as the scale factor. Okay, that's fine. So let's now begin to put in your structural details on your paper space, arranging them for printing. Okay, and all that. So I'm using the Stonebridge template. I have made more video about Stonebridge template, how it helps to optimize either your steel drawing or concrete drawings and all that, basically for structural detailing. So if you want that, you can check the link down below and download and purchase the template, or you check on our videos here on YouTube and watch what we have done using the Stonebridge template. Okay, that's fine. So right now let me just remove everything now afresh and then start afresh again. I just take this off right now and delete this off right now. Okay, so you can see right now this is now let me assume that this is now an empty Stonebridge template, okay, that you just saw right now. Now the first thing I'll do right now is to begin to do what to now create my viewport. Okay, now before you must insert your structural drawing in paper space, you must have to work with viewport. Okay, and then if you're working with viewport, it is very essential that and necessary that you're meant to work with scale. Okay, so right now I'll have to create my first viewport layer. Here in Ekidel, I like to use shortcuts and all that. So right now I'll type on for my keyboard MV and then press enter key. Okay, that's fine. So that MV simply means viewport. Okay, I'll then specify I'll just specify a place here by clicking and then click again. Right now I have gotten my first viewport here. Now you can see that it is now viewing the whole drawing out here, but I'm meant to bring out the ones I want on this page. Okay, because all of them cannot appear on the same page. Okay, that's fine. Now once you have created your viewport, the first thing you do after creating your viewport is to do click on this place, click on the viewport which you have done, and convert it to depth point. Okay, convert it to depth point. Okay, which is here. It comes basically with all AutoCAD depth point layer. Okay, so I'll come now and choose depth point here. Okay, that's because you will not like to print these lines together with your drawing. Okay, so only your drawings will come out. Don't worry, I'll show you what I mean later. So right now, once you have created your first viewport, and then we now begin to bring in our drawings here based on the scale. Okay, now I'll have to enlarge my drawing because the drawing I want to put here is the 3D model view. Okay, and the layout. Okay, so I'll come now and expand this a bit, something like this, and keep this here. That's fine. So with this now, I'll then come here, double click inside this viewport now, and then pan. Okay, pan this, and then come here and then try to zoom. Now when you're zooming, don't use normal zoom, you have to use your scale. That was why we made sure everything here was drawn to scale. So as you can see right now, this here and this here is scale. This is scale 1:100, and this is that one here is scale 1:75, and this smaller one here is scale scale 1:10 and 1:10, and I want these 4 drawings here to appear on this sheet. So knowing that I use a different scale, I'll have to do create different viewports for each of the scale. Okay, for scale 1:75, which you're seeing here right now, and for scale 1:100, and for these two here, which is 1:10 and 1:10 here. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then begin with the one that is let me begin with this scale 1:100 here. Okay, so to now bring in this now, I'll do I'll have to do type from my keyboard Z simply means zoom, enter. I'll have to now type my scale. I'll have to do press my division sign. 1 is to type 100. I'll press SP. Make sure you press SP, else it will not work. Okay, and I'll press enter key. Okay, so with this now, knowing that I used a scale of 1:100 for this viewport, I'll have to pan now. Don't zoom. After you're done typing that the scale factor and press SP, don't zoom again, just pan, because once you zoom, you have now removed that drawing which you have set to scale from the scale. Okay, so just pan, okay, and pan to put in your drawings to fit it in on the viewport, which in this case I am talking about this one now, which is 1:100. Okay, that's fine. So you can see that there are still some parts which are meant to show, so I'll not zoom. I'll have to do type PS. PS is to go out from the viewport. Okay, and then with that now, I will now expand this my viewport space here, something like this. That's fine. And again, I'll have to do okay, let me just now, I'll have to now do reduce this my viewport, because that scale was just for this particular drawing here. Okay, that's fine. So you can see that I have now put this drawing now on this place. I will then come again now and position this drawing by palming at the center of this place here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. I'll then press PX and press enter. That takes me off from this from the viewport space. Now since I have created my first viewport and I've put my drawing in this place right now, I will then go again right now and then do the same thing to bring out the model, which is that 3D model that you just saw on this place here. And that will now require me to do to now create a new viewport for that particular one, because that one has a different scale of what 1 is to do 1 is to what 75, and this one we did here is 1 is to what 100. Okay, 100. So with that now, I'll then come now, I'll then type again MV. Don't forget MV is to do what is to create a viewport. Okay, I'll then press what enter key. Okay, that's fine, and I'll do what, just choose, click anywhere and click anywhere here first, and then that gives us what viewport. Okay, now don't forget, once you create viewport, you are meant to do what, click on this viewport and then change to what, change to depth points layer. Okay, and then come here and choose what depth points. Okay, depth points, and choose depth points here. That's fine. And once you have changed to depth point layer, you then come now and then bring the drawing you want to zoom out by double clicking inside the viewport, and then palm and then zoom first. Now I want to bring out this model on this place, on this sheet. Okay, I'll have to do what, check the scale first. The scale here is what 1 to 75. I will then come now and type what Z, enter. Put your eyes here right now. I'll type what Z, enter 1 all over 75, which is the scale factor, and I'll press SP. You must put SP. Okay, for example, if I didn't put SP now and I press enter, you see nothing works. Okay, so you must put SP, Z, enter 1 all over 75 SP. Okay, and then press what enter key. Okay, that's fine. You can see right now when I didn't press SP, the drawing was just normal, but pressing SP right now told the software, this AutoCAD, that I'm using a scale of what 75 to put this drawing, which is this 3D view model right now, in a layout space. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then come now and position my 3D layer model by using palm now. Whenever you have applied scale factor on a viewport, make sure you don't zoom that place. That's why you see that most people used to lock their viewport after they are done setting their drawing inside the viewport, which I will show you how to lock your viewport, because mistakenly somebody picks it up and then zoom. It have just removed that drawing from scale on that particular viewport. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then do what, press what SP, sorry, PS, and press what enter. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then come again and reduce my viewport right now to just contain this particular drawing which I have done now. I'll keep this here and I'll try to do what, palm, double click again right now, and then palm this drawing upward a bit, because there's some space up here. I'll palm and place this here and press PX and press what enter key, and I'll come again right now, click on this place, and then do this here and do this here. Meanwhile, don't forget, I'm using what, this set of paper is what, A3 paper. Okay, I'll show you how to print your drawing in A1 paper. Okay, for A1, A0, in case you have a very massive drawing. For example, you can see that I'm currently working on a drawing for a client here. Let me just show you that now. You can see this drawing here is very massive. As you can see, the length of this building here, 54 meters by 30.62 meters. Okay, and you can see the scale I used to bring the drawing out. 1 is to what, 2000. That's because the drawing was too big. Okay, and then if I go back to the model space here, you can see that I'm currently working on the drawing, basically try to like deliver. You can see I have many drawings here to bring into sheet. Okay, but I've just brought only this one into the paper space, as you can see right now, which is this one here. Okay, I just brought this now to pass, and we have less time to like deliver this job to the client. As you can see also our slab detailing here, basically it's a cast in situ and also a precast. Okay, so this place for the precast, we are not yet doing the detailing yet until we have confirmed from the company, doing the precast. When they give us what they have done, we now perform the what detailing. Okay, so you can see also this is now the other one that is having a full detailing, having a ramp all through going there. Okay, so basically right now you can see that this drawing is quite big. Okay, so and you can see that we used A1 paper when bringing out the drawing. Okay, we used the company's sheet, that's the title block, yeah, because they gave us the one to like use. And you can see also our beams here. You can see our beams here. You can see the beam section here. You can see right now. So basically this beam here was drawn based on 1:1500. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay, so basically this beam right now was brought to this place by using what, scale 1:1500. I can see the scale factor here, correct. But why the sections was drawn based on 1:750. As you can see, all the bin sections are went towards 750. Okay, so when you are doing a professional drawing for a client, okay, you must have to make sure you use the backspace to print your drawing. Okay, there are two ways you can print your drawing in AutoCAD: either backspace, which is on this place, layer space, or on model space here. Okay, model space here, you don't require scale to print. Okay, you just print out just like that. But on layout space here, you require what? Scale to print. Okay, that's fine. So let's now go back to what we are doing just now, which is on this place here. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, you can see that we have now brought this drawing now into this place here. Let's now go and bring in the other two other drawings, knowing that we have 4 drawings to be on this sheet. So we have just brought in this other one here, okay, and this other one here. Let's now go and bring in this other 2 drawings here. Okay, that's fine. This is that 2 sections here, which are what scale. One is to what 10, and that will now require us to do what? Create another what? New viewport. Okay, that's true. So with this now again, let's now type what? MV, as you can know, enter, and then specify the place where I want to bring the drawings out. This is the place here, and I'll come here, and once you create your viewport, change this right now to do what? Depth points here, and all that. Now on depth points now, once I do depth points now, just type D on your keyboard, and then I'll give you what? Depth points. Okay, that's fine. Just type D. I've passed that place. Correct depth point. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, since I've typed depth point now, I'll then double click on inside the viewport now and locate the drawing which I want to do what? Print out, and zoom it first a bit. Make sure you don't use zoom to put your drawing here. Make sure you use what? Scale. I will zoom to check the scale. You can see there 1 to 10 and also 1 to 10 here, and I'll then come like this now and type what? Z, enter 1/10 SP, and I'll press what? Enter key. That's fine. You can now see my drawings now is now zoomed. So even if the drawings were like this before, once I type in my scale factor, automatically to bring the drawing out. Okay, let me just write down. If I type now Z, enter 1/10 SP, and I'll press enter key, you can see my drawing now is now out. I'll now use what? Do what? Pan, which is palm, to do what? Palm the drawing, to position the drawing into the layer space. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then come now. I can choose to now press escape key and type PX to go out from this viewport space. Okay, that's fine. So you can see that we have now placed our drawings now on this place here. Can choose to bring this viewport by closing it up a bit like this. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, you can now see what we have just done right now. We have just placed these drawings now in sheet. Okay, that's fine. So the next thing now to now do again now is to now do what? The first thing I'll do right now is to lock this place. Let me show you now how to lock your what? Your viewport. Okay, yeah. So to lock your viewport now, so that someone will not can tamper with your drawing that you have done using the scale, I'll do what? Select the whole viewport right now, right click here, and I will see this place that says what? Display lock. I'll say yes. You can see that it's no. I'll say yes. Okay, so if I click on yes now, look, if I double click on any viewport now and try to zoom, you can see that it is not working. Yeah, you can see. So I have locked the viewport. No one else can come and do or tamper with the scale which I have set here 175. Okay, that's fine. So whenever you have set your drawings like this now, okay, the next thing now is to do what? Is to come, and I can choose to come here now and hide my, just to see how the drawing will look like after printing. I'll come now and hide my depth point. Okay, by offing my depth point using what? Offing the layer here of my depth points. Just go up here, depth point, this is it right now. I'll off this now. Okay, now if I off this now, you can see how my drawings now look. Okay, those layers for the viewport is what? Hidden. Only my drawing shows. Okay, now you can see if I want to print on colored, this is how it will look like. Okay, if you want to see how to print on black and white, it's very simple. Just come right on this place right now, right click here, and then come here and do what? Say page setup here, and then on this place right now, then come here and say modify. Okay, that's fine. Then modify now, then come now and click on what? Choose this one that say what? Display plot. This will convert all the drawings to what? Black and white. Okay, that's fine. Then come and do what? Say okay here, and then say close here. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, you can see that everything now turned to what? Black and white. Okay, just hold on for a while. Correct, that's fine. So you can now see that everything now has now turned to black and white. So this will show you how your drawings will appear after you are done printing. Okay, you can now see how perfect this drawing is. All the text heights are all the same. That's because we use what? A scale. Okay, and knowing that you're using a scale when doing your text height for your drawing, you must use a particular text height. Okay, basically it takes time to master CAD designing, basically, because this is actually CAD designing work. Okay, so but right now I'm not showing you how to do this right now. I will then go over now to now bring up. So I have just brought this drawings now, this particular sheet here, to a page. I will then go right now. Let me go and bring this other page 2 right now. This page 2 has just one scale, 1:100, and then 1:102. Okay, but before I do that right now, let me just teach you one thing again right now. So I'll come back to this my sheet 1 right now. On this sheet 1, knowing that we have several scales here, you have 100, you have 10, and you have what? 75. Okay, that's fine. So the question now will be, which scale will you then put on this place here at the scale of the drawing? Is it 100, 75, or 10? Okay, the right answer is that you are meant to put the highest value for the scale. Okay, so on this drawing now, our highest value here on this particular drawing sheet now is what? 100. Okay, because we have 100, 75, 10, 10. Okay, so the highest value of the scale is what? 75. Okay, so I will come now and then put here 1 is to do what? 75. Okay, 1:75 by changing the, sorry, 1:100, because that's the highest scale here. Okay, that's fine. Now most people used to put another word again by saying UTO, I think, or unless otherwise say the, but you can just put the highest one. Okay, so the highest one now, what it means is that this drawing actually was done by scale 1:100, but if you see a scale under any of the drawing, know that it is that scale that they use to bring that drawing to viewport, and also that is the scale that they use for the text height. Okay, I know that. Okay, so for example now we use scale 1:10 for this text height. Okay, I know that. So right now we are not done with this. Okay, let's now move on to the other page. Okay, so to now create a new page, okay, just come here right now, right click here and do what? Say move or copy. Okay, that's fine. So on this now, I will then come now, you will then see this right now on this place. Now I'll then say, okay, pick up this sheet 1, click on this crate here, and then do what? Say okay here. Okay, that's fine. So on this okay now, I will then hold on for a while for it to now display. Okay, currently that you can now see that it has not created what? It has done what? Created a new sheet here, which is what? Sheet 3. Okay, that's that we now have what? Sheet 1 bracket 3 and our actual sheet 1 here, which doesn't have any bracket here. Okay, so right now you can see sheet 1 here again. So this is our actual sheet 1. I would now do what? Drag it backward by doing something like this. That's fine. Okay, okay, that's fine. So this is now our new sheet here, which we want to do what? Tamper with. Okay, to now bring in the next drawings to this place here. So but before we do that right now, we have to do what? Go and unhide the depth point. Now before you must hide your depth point, you must make sure that you have brought all your drawings on paper space. Okay, before I hide depth point. So I'll come now, unhide my depth point by just do what? Turning on the layer back. Okay, sorry, that's fine. So on this now, I will then can now see that we now have our what? Viewport now. Again, I will then come again here by doing what now? Right clicking here and do what? On my off my what? Lock. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I will then come here, right click here and turn this what? To sheet 2. Okay, rename this what? To sheet 2 here. That's okay, that's fine. And then anywhere clicking. So with this now, I want to now bring in the next drawing. Okay, and all that. So we have several drawings here to bring into the sheet. Okay, that into our backspace for printing. Okay, as you can see, we also have our roof and our cladding and all that, everything here. Okay, our pull lines and all that. So let me just bring this one out now, and we have the same scale 100. That's fine. So I'll come now on this sheet 2 now. Okay, since we're having the same scale, I'll just do what? Remove this, delete. Okay, this again, enter. That's fine. And then expand this viewport to a reasonable length which I want. Okay, and keep this somewhere here. That's fine. And then I will now double click here and then do what? Zoom, go back and locate the ones I want to bring. If it is this one I want to bring now, let me just say this now. Okay, I can choose to do what? To bring this have what? 75 scale and then 75 scale too. That's fine. So if I come now and type 1 all over, so Z enter 1 all over 75 XP. Let's see right now, XP, enter, that's fine. Can I see how my drawing is now? So with this now, you can see that I'll have to shift this drawing somewhere closer. Okay, that's fine. So I'll do this. I can still work it here by do what? Highlighting this here. Okay, highlight this here right now, and then apply move and enter, and then move this closer. Okay, something like this, and then keep this here. That's fine. And I'll look at if I can be able to place the two on those places. Let me just see right now. Yes, can be placed. Okay, so I'll come now and press PX, enter, and expand this my viewport, something like this, and keep this here. That's fine. I will then come now, double click here, and then come like this now, and just arrange by using palm. Okay, PX again. Don't make sure you don't zoom. I'll come again right now. Some things are cutting from this. I'll come again right now, expand this place a bit like this. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. And again, look at, make sure that nothing is cutting. That's fine. You can see that everything now is showing. Okay. I'll then confirm if my drawing is still to a scale of what? 1 to 75. If there is, if it's still on scale, when I apply the scale, nothing will change. Okay. I'll then do again right now. Double click here and do what? Type Z, enter, and type 1 all over 75 XP. That's okay. And I'll press what? Enter key. Okay, that's fine. So it is still on the right track. Okay, on the right scale. And then type what? PX, enter. Okay, that's fine. So we have just done what? We have just done for the next one right now. I will then come now, lock this one again right now. Come here and then lock. Okay, that's fine. To now create the next sheet, let me just remove this other sheet here. Remove this, remove, delete. That's fine. So this have to delete this and say yes. Okay, delete. That's fine. So right, let's now go and bring in those steel detail section into this sheet. Okay, that's fine. Into the new sheet. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, I'll then come here and create a new sheet, calling it was the sheet what 3. Okay, so I'll come now, create a new sheet by doing this now. Say sheet 3, move to end, and then come here and then say okay here. That's fine. So we now have our what new sheet here. Okay, I will then come here and rename this sheet to what? Sheet 3. Okay, by right clicking here and then rename. Okay, come here and right now and then rename to do what? To sheet 3 here. That's okay by saying 3 here, and I'll press what? Enter key or anything. That's fine. So with this now, we can now again go back here and then turn off this locking here that we did, and then say unlock. Say no, that's fine. And I'll come now, double click here right now, double click on this viewport now, zoom again. Then if I want to bring in my sections, okay, you can see that we have several drawings here which I cannot finish, but the same steps which I'm taking, take it on your drawing and you'll be able to bring out all your drawings. Okay, that's fine. So with this, you can see that all these detail sections have the same scale of 1 to 10. Okay, that's fine. So right, let's now see if we can bring in all these drawings to the same sheet, or we'll have different sheets. Okay, that's fine. So with this now, then type what? Let me just zoom back. Okay, that's fine. Z, enter 1 all over 10 SP. Okay, and then press enter key. That's fine. So you can see that we can only bring in just the portion like this, something like this. Keep this way, pan. That's fine. No, yeah, that's okay. Make sure nothing is cutting. That's okay. Then that's fine. So with this, we can see that we're only bringing something like this. That's good, correct. And I'll press what? PX. Okay, enter. You can see that there's a line showing here right now. A line is showing here, and this line came from the model space and also here too. Okay. So what I'll do right now is to do what? Is to shrink this my viewport line. Okay, to remove that line from my display. Okay, and do this again right now here by doing this now. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. So you can see how we have just brought this now on those places. Okay, so I'll do again right now by locking this I'll right click now and then do what? Lock this now, say yes, and then go again and right click here and do what? Create a new one. Okay, copy. Okay, and I'll say sheet 3 move to end and then copy to say that's fine. So it will now create a new sheet now and say sheet 3 bracket 2. Okay, I'll then come to this other new one right now, right click here, that's fine, and I'll come now and then what? And then I'll just come now right and say what? This place here. Okay, and I'll come now and type what? Sheet 4. Okay, so this is how you're going to do it till you bring out all your sheets, okay, into this place. Okay, that's fine, and then press enter key. So on this place now, once you create a new sheet, you have to come and do what? Unhide this place here, unhide here, and then on say unhide here. That's fine, that's okay. So with this now, I'll then come again right now, double click here. Okay, since I have the same scale, I might not choose to zoom, just palm and bring in the next drawing sheet here. Okay, something like this. I can choose to bring 2 drawings here actually by doing something like this now. Okay, PX, enter, click on my viewport here, try to cut some parts which I don't want to see. Okay, that's fine. Again here, there's a line showing up here, my viewport, cut some parts here, that's fine. Again here also come here and cut some parts here, that's fine. And I'll do what? CP. Okay, copy this out right now into this place. I can contain 2 or 3 drawings here. Yeah, there's a space for that. Keep this one here right now. Okay, and then try to move this drawing a bit, this viewport a bit up here. Okay, that's fine. Move this up here a bit. Okay, that's okay. And then on this my copied viewport now, I'll double click on that place now and bring in the next drawing which I want to bring out, which is this other one here. That's fine. I'll then type what? Z, enter, 1 all over 10 SP. 10 there is the scale, enter, that's fine. And I'll palm again to position the drawings to a particular place here. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. It's fine. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. I'll then press what? PX and then enter. Okay, that's fine. I'll then locate again. There's something that is showing here which I don't want. Line. Come in right now. Click on this and cut it off a bit. That's perfect. Correct. And again, that's fine. On this place right now, which I've done before, a line is showing here, which is from the model space. I'll come now and then shrink my viewport of that place. That's fine. So again right now we can still bring in other drawings here. I'll do it again right now. Copy this right now, CP, enter, copy this to this place right something like this right now. Keep this here, that's fine. And then once it's done, I'll then shrink this first. Let me see what's gonna happen here. Shrink this like this now, correct? And then come now and then double click here, that's fine, and then zoom. And we have brought this already, so let me now bring this other one here. I can bring it one by one by saying what? Z, enter, 1 all over 10 SP, that's fine, enter, that's okay. Now I'll bring out only this particular one here, so that one here alone, something like this, that's fine. And then PX and expand my viewport to show the entire drawing of this detail. Okay, something like this right now. Expand, let me see it up again. It stops somewhere here, correct? That is fine. Okay, so with this now, can a drawing still contain on this particular smaller section here? Let's check that and see if that will happen. I'll then copy now, CP or CO, copy somewhere here and keep it outside. Let me just see, correct. Let me just bring it out from this place and keep it here first. Okay, and I'll come now, double click here. Okay, right, just go and locate a smaller drawing which I can, let me bring this one in and see if it will work out. Z, enter, 1 all over 10 SP and press enter key. Okay, that's fine. And I'll palm to position the drawing on a layer, this place here. I doubt if this drawing will enter this that portion there. Then expand this viewport right now, something like this. Expand again, forward. That's no, bring it backward to close that green stuff showing there. And then come here and do this here. That's fine. And again, that's okay. Yes, okay. That's fine. Everything showing here. So if I copy this now or move and come and place this somewhere here, you will see that it's not trying to enter. Okay, so in this case now, either you transfer this detail to the next sheet, which is sheet 5, or you try to rearrange what you have here. Okay, let me try and see if I can do what rearrange this place now by doing something, by keeping this here first. Okay, transfer this drawing, this particular one now, move it. Okay, move it now into this. Let me just keep this here first. Okay, and then move this particular one now, since this is longer and we have longer space here, and keep this around here. Let me just keep this here. Correct. It's trying to clash with something here. I'll move this drawing now upward. So when you're doing this, of course, try to minimize the number of paper you use, else you spend more money during the printing. Okay, that's fine. So then I would then do what again now? No. Okay, that's fine. So we have some. Okay, let me just go back to this place now. I want to change this now here and this here. Okay, that's fine. So I'll come now, although detail is meant to come before section. Okay, that's okay. So okay, I can put this particular. Can I do that? Let me see. Do this here. So 3 things can do here to put this draw. Either you change the scale of this one and want to 1:5. I know that, but that will take longer time to do. Or let me just put this right now. Try to shrink this a bit. That's fine. Okay, and can this particular one enter here? It cannot enter actually. Let me just see right now. It can't enter. Okay, it cannot enter. So what I'll do right now is to do what? Undo. I'll try to move that particular sheet right now to this particular one right now to a different place, which is sheet 5. Okay, but let me see what can contain here, because here cannot be left vacant. It will be nice that way. So I'll copy again right now this one. Okay, and then keep this here, and then check inside the viewport to see if I can bring in a drawing that can be able to fit in. Okay, this one can fit in perfectly, this one here. So I type Z, enter, 1/10 SP, enter. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, correct, it can fit in there. So I'll come now, position it with this, press PX. Okay, and then come now, stretch this out a bit, and this here, correct, and this here. Okay, that's it, right? Then come now, and then this here, correct, that's fine. And again, come here and come and keep this here. Let me see, correct. So right now it's going to clash a bit. What I'll do right now is to this one must enter. Okay, it must enter. Keep this here, and then come here, reduce this my viewport, something like this. Correct, that's fine. Okay, that's it. Then come now, reduce this again, something like this. Sorry. Okay, that's fine. And then reduce this again, something like this. That's fine. Move. Okay, move this now into this place here. Let me see what's up. Okay, that's fine. Then come here, move this one now into this place here. Okay, move this particular one now into this place here. That's perfect. Okay, then move back this one right now into this place. Wonderful. Okay, I'll now come now, and this one can go to the next sheet. Let me just remove that first. Next sheet. So I'll then come now and hide my viewport. But before I hide, let me just lock this first, and lock this, lock, right click now, and then do what? Lock. Yes, then come here and hide my viewports. Okay, viewports it's coming up right now. Okay, it's coming up. Click here right now, this drops down. Okay, that's fine. And I'll come now and put this, find the viewports, and then lock this here, correct, just off it. Okay, that's fine. So you can now see how our drawing is now appearing perfectly under that. Can you see that? That's fine. So with this now, then come now, since they are all at the same scale, I'll then come now and put here what scale 1:10 here instead of 100, 10. Okay, change this to what scale 1:10. Okay, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's okay. Then that's fine. That's okay. So you can now see how our drawings now appears perfectly here. So you can see to now change it to do what black and white. Now do what, right click here, and do here page stop here, and do what, change to do what black and white just now by coming here, modify, correct. Yeah, come here right now and say okay, that's fine, and close. Okay, that's okay. So let's hold on for that. Okay, it's not changing yet. I'll now come now, double click on this viewport here and type RE, okay, and then type what, enter key. Okay, that's fine. Most times, yeah, that's changed, and now press PX. Okay, so even if you're hiding your listing, you can still locate where the viewport is and double click there. You'll be able to see the origin there, and press RE. Okay, and then that will change to that. Okay, black and white, and press PX. Okay, again here again right now, double click here. Okay, and then type what, RE, enter, that's fine, and then press what, PX, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. You can now see how to position your still drawings on your drawing paper space in Stonebridge template. Okay, so in our next video, I'll be showing you how to use A1 paper size, A0 and A1 to bring out your drawings to on layout space like this. Okay, that's fine. So thank you so much, and if you find this video very useful, I would like to do what, like the video, and also if you're a new subscriber, subscribe to our Ekidel channel here. Okay, that's fine. And also recommend your friends and colleagues, your students, and all that, so they also know what's happening on Ekidel and all that. Share our videos to your friends and colleagues, to your WhatsApp group chat, and you can also join Ekidel Global WhatsApp group chat where you can interact with other engineers around the world, and they'll be able to solve your problems. Okay, that's fine. Then you can also enroll for our Ekidel paid mentorship training on design of structures and also on detailing. Okay, so you can choose the one you want to enroll for. It's less than $300, okay, currently, and that, so you can check the link down below also and enroll for that. Also, you can also get your Stonebridge templates from the link below. Okay, thank you so much and God bless you. So see you again by this time next week. We love you and bye for now. Bye then.